The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At shooting guard, Andrew Nembhard. At small forward, Aaron Neesmith. At center, Miles Turner. At the other guard position, Tyrese Halliburton. At the other forward position, Pascal Siakam. The head coach of the visiting team is Rick Carlisle. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Cleveland Cavaliers. Starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 1, Max Strus. At center, 6'11", number 31, Jarrett Allen. At guard, 6'1", number 10, Darius Garland. At the upper forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 4, Evan Mobley. Starting at shooting guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Indiana Pacers. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Pascal Siakam.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ooh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
Now here's Garland. Mobley outside. Pulls up on the wing. Garland no good. Now here's Nembhard. Checked by Mitchell. Turner passes to Neesmith. Halliburton outside. Turner, a screen on Garland. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And here comes Cleveland. Strus the pass to Mobley. And the shot goes in.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
Oh, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future. Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
Now here's Halliburton. Really struggled in the loss against Orlando. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Garland. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a highlight play from Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
And here's Nembhard. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Left side, Neesmith. Over Strus. Neesmith's shot is off.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
That's the 3 ball to go.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. Pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Nembhard with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Right wing. And here's Siakam for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Mitchell. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Offensive rebound. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. 5 on the clock. Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. Tries again. Indiana with a rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Neesmith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title.
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Fires the 3. Mitchell misses.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Now here's Turner. Up top, Nembhard. There's the drive. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Outside Strus. Pass to Allen. Down low. Here's Mobley. And that one's long. Indiana leading. Siakam outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Drives to the hoop. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Get up and get loud. Please welcome to the floor.
As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You look at the Cavaliers, they've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now. And of course, Indiana, currently they're 5 spots behind them.
Well, I think for Cleveland, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. The 3 from Mitchell, kept alive. Here's Allen. Back to Mobley. 6 to shoot. Pass to Strus. Looking to win the run. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, showing off his versatility. Strus gets to his mid-range.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Nice shot by Turner.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Garland looking around. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Strus. Here's the three. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Indiana's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And here's Neesmith. Covered by Strus. Outside Neesmith. Over Strus. No good off the glass.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Halliburton against Garland. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton outside. Here's Turner. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got his 2nd basket of the game.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Garland. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes it inside. And Siakam with the slam.
Boy, the power of Pascal put it on the deck and with authority.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Here comes the score, Cleveland Cavaliers, Screen Team.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Jerome comes in for Mitchell. And a look here at the shooters doing the most damage from long range this season. Well, you look at Strus. He is downright lethal from distance, ranking 1st in the league in 3-point percentage.
He's a shooter that defenses 100% have to go out and guard.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Inside. Here's Allen. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
That free throw, no good. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
He hits the 2nd from the line.
Jared Allen knows who he is, guys. Rim runner, rim protector, and excellent rebounder.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt, waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Here's Garland. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Outside Strus. The 3-ball. Sinks it from distance. Strus has got 5 now.
Maxwell's shot ready off the catch. Pretty.
Siakam outside. Hunter with some nice D.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Allen. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Nembhard. 3-pointer, Halliburton. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
I just love the ball movement.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Allen with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Garland. Knocks down the 18-footer. He's got 5.
Well, such confidence on display from Darius Garland. Doesn't waste possessions, aggressive offensively.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Cleveland making a change here. Coro's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's McConnell. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Outside Matherin. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Garland against McConnell. Pass to Jerome. Lets the three fly. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. McConnell passes to Walker. Now Matherin. Walker finds Matherin. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
Great body control allows Matherin to finish through contact.
McConnell against Garland. Allen with a screen on Toppin. Hunter, good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's McConnell. No made baskets yet. Walker's shot is off. Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on McConnell. Here's Garland. And he hits it to tie the game.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
Here's McConnell. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Garland pass to Hunter. Garland against McConnell. Fires the three. Garland no good. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, to let it slip away is frustrating.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Now here's Matherin. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
McConnell against Garland. Pass to Jerome. Allen with a screen on Matherin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
A different look for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Jared Allen, and Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Garland. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Outside Matherin. The three. The Cavaliers pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And think about this. That game was really a coin toss. They were fortunate to have survived and picked up the win.
Well, perhaps just knowing that they can pull out a close game, and next time they're in that challenge, they can go in with a ton of confidence.
Now here's McConnell. Here's the teardrop. Jacks up a three. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. McConnell's got 6 points.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Mobley on a screen. Here's Mitchell. Money from the wing.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
McConnell outside. Pass to Toppin. Here's Bryant. McConnell outside. 4 on the clock. Over Okoro. McConnell, good. Give him 8.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Jerome. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the first quarter is in the books. Indiana ahead, up by 4, and the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Pacers leading by 4. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Matherin at the 2 with Neesmith at the 3. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. Halliburton outside. Fires it. Right side Matherin. Siakam outside. No good with the triple. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Mobley down low. Neesmith covering. Mobley passes to Hunter. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
B.A., I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Hunter. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. Puts up a 3. Halliburton nails the 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Jerome, defended by Halliburton. And here's Okoro. Now here's Mitchell. A 29-point game for him in the win against New York.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Siakam. 14 points for him last game against Orlando.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated, trying to get a way to stop him.
Mitchell, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Jerome. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Jerome's got 7.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Turner, a screen on Mobley. Lets it go from 14. Siakam, no good. The Cavs trailing. Hunter passes to Mitchell. second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. It's another three for Cleveland.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
To the left wing. Siakam with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. There's Neesmith with the three, and the three-pointer goes. Give him 8.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Jerome passes to Mobley. Back to Jerome. Okoro outside. To the middle. And Mobley with the basket. Oh, the assist by Okoro. Mobley's got his second basket.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Strus in for Okoro. And the Pacers also making a change. Nembhard's checked in. Here's Halliburton. Give him 8. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. To the inside. Nice shot by Turner. Turner's got 6.
Now, Halliburton just understands how to play in pick and roll. Pretty pass there.
The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
And it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range. And then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Mitchell.
The 2 things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
It's his first trip to the line. Good. Halliburton. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly got to be near the top of the list. Number 1, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Here's Jerome. He's got 7. Out to the right wing. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Jerome. A rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Indiana leading by 4. Lets it fly from 18. Nice touch on the bank shot. Halliburton's got 12.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Who wants a team?
A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Merrill comes in for Mitchell. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. Cavaliers trail by 6. Now Garland. He had 19 points in the win against New York.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Here's Wade. Here's Strus outside. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. From outside, off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Allen with it, picked up by Neesmith. Here's Garland. And he's going for the And here's Indiana now. 4-point game. Outside Neesmith. On the wing, Nembhard. Covered by Merrill. Garland against Siakam. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 9.
This is where the length of Pascal Siakam makes him so hard to stop. Even with contact, he's able to get through or around.
Now here's Garland. He's got 7. Over Halliburton. Garland, no good. Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton surveys the floor. Outside Neesmith. Siakam the screen. Takes the 3. Neesmith's shot is off.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Garland with the ball. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The shot by Merrill, no good. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 6-point lead. Siakam, the pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Cranes the triple. Nembhard's got 5 now.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Takes a step back. Allen with a screen on Halliburton. Shoots from 14. And he hits the jump shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 12. And here's Siakam for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Wade. Outside Garland. Back to Wade. Puts up a deep 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Pacers leading by 4. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Siakam outside. There's a screen by Turner. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Siakam's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action and pick and roll play.
Now here's Garland. He's got 9. Pass to Wade. Allen outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hunters checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Merrill. Now here's Nembhard. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Allen with a screen on Halliburton. Garland against Halliburton. Goes up from the top of the key. Knocked loose. Walker with a steal. The 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Of course, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
And he drops it first.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
For the Cavaliers, Mobley comes in for Jared Allen, and Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. Both free throws good from Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Turner finds Halliburton. Over Strus. And Indiana misses again. Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Jerome. Halliburton with the steal. Siakam with it. Turner, a screen on Hunter. Unloads. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Bryant, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Walker, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Nembhard. Here's Toppin. No points so far. Shot clock at 5. Walker, a screen on Mitchell. Mathurin passes to Walker. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
Mobley on a screen. To the paint. And the layup falls. Mobley's got 4 this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Bryant outside. Pass to Mathurin. Mobley grabs the board.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
A minute 22 left to play in the second quarter.
And has to fight through contact to get the finish. Mobley keeping his cool under duress.
Indiana leading. And here's Mathurin. With some arc. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Pacers shooting about 43% from the field in the second. Halliburton outside. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Mobley with the block. Pass to Strus. Outside Mitchell. Here's Jerome. Covered by Bryant. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Mathurin. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. And the Pacers lead by 4.
You want to talk about a player who relishes contact. That is Benedict Mathurin. Big-time finish inside.
Mobley, a screen on Mathurin. The 3 from Mitchell. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell, pass to Mobley. Three-pointer off the mark. pass to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Siakam's got 13 now.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Now here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Siakam for three. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Now here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. Goes up on the baseline. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Pass to Nembhard. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. Now here's Allen. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. The Cavaliers, #1.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
Indiana leading by 8. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Three-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Strus. Pass to Garland. Three-pointer. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. Indiana's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
Turner passes to Nesmith. Here's Siakam. Pass to Turner. Now Nembhard. Turner, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Turner. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Mobley down low. Discarded by Nembhard. Mobley, no good. Pacers leading by 8. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Garland. He's got 9. It's stolen by Halliburton. He's all alone. Halliburton all the way.
Yeah, Tyrese Tyrese Halliburton in transition is one of the most fearsome sights because he can score, and we know he's a special passer.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Siakam finds Halliburton. Back to Siakam from deep three-point land. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Garland against Halliburton. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. And the layup is good off the glass. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Siakam looking it over from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebound.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Stolen by Strus. Halliburton against Garland. Second shot opportunity. And Mobley with the lay-in. Mobley's got 11.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Siakam outside. Turner, a screen on Mobley. Pass to Turner. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Allen. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley, screen on Halliburton. Allen with it. Here's Strus outside. Hits the three-pointer. Give him 8 points now.
Determined to get to his scoring strength, and that's three-point shooting. We see him, Max Strus.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 14. Inside. Here's Nembhard. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
It's time for the cutest dance team in the NBA, your Cleveland Cavs Minis.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
3 on the clock. Strus' shot is off. Indiana leading by 9. Pass to Halliburton. This one for 3. Jerome grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Allen outside. Garland against Halliburton. Hunter passes to Strus. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Max Strus, one of those undrafted players coming out of college, but somehow wills his way by virtue of his shooting and his toughness. You love his story.
The first one falls for him. Neesmith, he's checked in for Nembhard. And Strus drops them both. Here's Halliburton. 14 points for him. Pass to Turner. Turner against Siakam. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's Siakam. 19 points in the game. Clock at 4. Neesmith passes to Mathurin. Connects from downtown. Mathurin's got 7.
Well, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Allen with a screen on Halliburton. Garland, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Great open look there. And now an 11-point Indiana lead.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Strus. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Bryant, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Walker, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Jerome. He's got 7. Pass to Mobley. Here's Jerome. Shot clock at 6. Indiana with a rebound. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side Mathurin. Now McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Over Mitchell. That's Mathurin missing. For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Pass to Hunter. Here's Jerome. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one's no good. Indiana leading by 10. McConnell outside. There's a screen by Toppin. Pass to Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Outside Mathurin. And it's all from three-point range. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Jerome passes to Okoro. Back to Jerome. From deep, Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
McConnell finds Mathurin. Launches it. Jerome grabs the miss. Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Mobley. Sinks that one from the post. Mobley's got 13 now.
imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
McConnell outside. Pass to Matherin. From outside the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Hunter. Here's Jerome. There's the three. Shot that time, not on target. McConnell outside. Back to Matherin. Is rebounded by Okoro. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Hunter passes to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. And now it's just a 2-point Indiana lead.
Spida is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Bryant finds Matherin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And one thing Benedict Matherin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Walker. Both free throws good from Matherin.
Well, you think about Benedict Matherin and all he offers offensively. Has a polished shooting motion and plenty of confidence.
Now Mitchell, give him 20. Hunter on the wing, launches a three, and the Cavaliers, another three.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Indiana, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Cavs trailing. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5. Now here's Okoro. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Mobley big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. On the wing, Emhart. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Neesmith. Back to Emhart. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And here are the Cavaliers now. It's a 1-point game. Here's Jerome, defended by Halliburton. Here's Mobley. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Turner. Here's Neesmith. Counted and the foul. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Jerome, defended by Halliburton. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mobley. That doesn't go either for Mobley.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam from the arc. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Now it's a 5-point Indiana lead.
That's his third triple this half, and that's after hitting only one before that.
Jerome passes to Mitchell. Down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Pacers leading by 5. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Turner, a screen on Hunter. Here's Siakam. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
That's good from Siakam.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Wade comes in for Hunter. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Here's Jerome. Turner covers. Outside Mitchell. Can they get it? Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 9th assist of the game now. Here's Jerome, defended by Halliburton. Jerome on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. The 3 is up. Another miss by Cleveland. Indiana leading by 8. Pass to Halliburton. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And Siakam gets it to go. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the hump. Darius Garland, he's checked in for Mitchell. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Garland with the ball. Pass to Wade. Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Garland on the drive. Rejected by Halliburton.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the right, send it back defensively.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Nembhard outside. to Halliburton. The rebound by Garland. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Pass to Wade. Jerome on the wing. Garland with the ball. Over Halliburton. Garland, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
There's Neesmith with the three. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Allen. Back to Wade. There's the triple. He drops it from range.
Jared Allen, you see him making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And here's Turner. Now here's Neesmith. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Outside Garland. From 17, uses the glass to drop it in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Siakam. Fires for three. Here's Turner. Rejected by Allen. Here's Jerome. Outside Garland. On the wing, Wade. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Neesmith. Nembhard left side. Now here's Turner. Guarded by Garland. And it's Miles Turner with a three. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Nembhard. Pass to Wade. Now here's Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Now Okoro. Garland for three. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Outside Neesmith. The three is up. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Garland, the pass to Wade. Back to Garland. Softly drops in the floater. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
So many ways Darius Garland can score. That floater game is on point.
Nembhard outside. Pulls up. And Neesmith gets it to go. And here's Garland. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Now here's Garland. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wade. 4-3. Pacers with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton. Timeout.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Hunter comes in for Wade. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. And the Pacers also making a change. Toppin's checked in. And Cleveland has possession. Trailing by 10. Pass to Mitchell. Jumper is good at the free throw line. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolated.
Here's Nembhard. Hits the trifecta. And the Pacers lead by 11.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Indiana leading by 11. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
No good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Nembhard, right side. Back to Neesmith. Over Garland. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Just out the run. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
Pass to Toppin. Now Nembhard. They double him with Mobley. All sorts of time. Neesmith's shot is off.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pacers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And for the year, this will be the 3rd win in 4 games against this team. They really brought it tonight.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Pascal Siakam.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
It's Indiana winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.